Welcome everyone to Merkaba Energy Healing. Today we are doing a special pick a card reading asking about the impact of 3-eye Atlas on your life. We have 3 piles with 3 crystals. Pile number 1 with message 1, we have this card and the aquamarine. Pile 2 with message 2, we have this card with the Light. And pile 3 with message 3, we have this card with the Light. When you are ready, please go to the timestamps in the description box below to find your reading, and I will see you over there. Welcome group number 1. That was interesting. I almost said group number 3. So today we are asking about the impact of 3-eye Atlas on your life. I imagine that the impact is going to be profound for all of us. We're going to try to get whatever message is possible from my guides today. Just inviting my guides in. Please guide me in this reading for group number 1. What is the impact of 3-eye Atlas on their lives today? I just heard the word expansion very loud in my head. So when I pulled these cards, I asked for either a confirming card or an additional card to support the original message. So, and we'll get into the aquamarine as well. There is something about the next phase in your life that it's as if you're looking upon something in a new way. Because I did not want to relegate this crystal to the side here and not speak to it. Crystals have not been treated with a great deal of respect. They've been put on the screen for aesthetic purposes alone in many cases, and they are magical. And so I just had this sense when I put the crystal aside and I said, we'll get to it, there was some kind of sense that you've overlooked something. I'm hearing something is going to shine bright again. Yeah, it's like you're dusting off an old book from the attic, or you're taking something down from the attic that you haven't seen in a long time and you're making it new. Okay, so the first card that you chose was this beautiful owl. I'm getting snowy owl here. And we have, once upon a time, there was wisdom. Do not forget life lessons. It's interesting that the word wisdom comes up here because, again, we have this sense of something from the past coming up. Wisdom is about learned experiences, lived and learned experiences that then are applied later, passed down later. They kind of shapeshift into something more meaningful and more meaningful over time. When I said the word shapeshift, I had this shift in my chest. I have the sense that 3-eye Atlas might help this group really shapeshift themselves, all of you, and your lives, where there's greater depth. You might have felt a bit of an existential crisis lately. This is how I'm hearing it. You might have asked, what is this all for? And I'm getting the sense that 3i Atlas is helping to deepen your experience. I'm hearing expand your horizons. I keep hearing the word expansion. I'm hearing it was not in vain. So it seems as if this group has lived and learned a tremendous deal, and now the page is turning in such a transformative way, such that those experiences are now going to be applied, take shape, help you find meaning, create more depth with the help of 3i Atlas. I'm hearing that this group is aging like fine wine. I'm hearing the best is yet to come. So there's something of this notion that this group is tired and weary, is how I'm hearing it and how I'm seeing it, because they're showing me a very old man and woman, and they seem quite haggard, and they're looking up at the sky, and there's this glow, and you can see a spark of hope coming from the chest, like the star card. I'm hearing that this group will have a chance to live again. That just made me emotional when I channeled that. Interestingly, on the second card that came out, there is an egg here, right? Often denoting something being born, something hatching. It's as if you guys have been in some kind of incubation period, I'm hearing, for most or the better part of your lives. And now you're sort of coming out. It's like your whole world is hatching. It's cracking open, I'm hearing. And it's letting the light in, I'm hearing. Let's see what this card said. Once upon a time, there was a lovely idea. Bring it into creation. And I found, I just have to thank my guides. The two cards that came out for each group were just uncanny, the second to the first, how they created a story. You might have had a tremendous idea, a flash of brilliance. I'm hearing a flash of brilliance, that the flash of light will come, a flash of brilliance that the flash of light will bring to fruition. There's something that has been incubating, that has been rumbling under the surface, that has been marinating, I'm hearing. It's again, they're showing me that fine wine, like aged cheese, okay? I don't know what the food references are about, but anyway, this is to say that something has been incubating, and 3i Atlas is not just helping this come back to life. It's to remember that there was a reason for all of this. So my guides are helping me channel a message to this group that you're not waiting on a miracle. You're not waiting on something to come and save you. This was part of your soul's plan. It was supposed to ripen this idea, this application, this dissemination of light, of wisdom, of brilliance, whatever it might be for you. It was supposed to come out at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way, and not a day earlier. Now, hello, beautiful aquamarine. Okay, let's just give respect to these little stones. Very interesting. It's interesting. They just showed me an image of water where it was sort of, the water was moving through a little hole. So it was kind of just dripping through, or, well, they're not saying dripping, but it was a very, very thin flow of water. And then suddenly it branches out. It opens out. So the aquamarine is bringing some kind of flow, but abundantly. Now, interestingly, what I didn't know about aquamarine is that it also supports intellect, wisdom, and the enhancement of ideas. This is not what I know about aquamarine. I know most of the idea that it is a very calming and soothing stone. It tempers anger, and it brings flow. But then I wanted to look it up again. I like to always look up the meaning of these crystals to keep, dusting off what I know and refining and refining and refining. And I couldn't believe that my guides put these cards with this stone, because it helps support wisdom in all ways. It enhances ideas. I mean, these words were literally on the page that I went to that I was interested in reading. Okay, that's really lovely. Let's get some more messages about how 3i Atlas is going to impact your life. We're going to pull just a few tarot cards, just to get a bit of an overarching energy. My guides, please show me clearly. For group number 1, how is 3i Atlas going to impact group number 1's life? Okay, we're going to take these. I don't know why I don't usually take bunches together, but I felt very strongly to take them, so I'm going to take them. Sorry, I don't know where to put the deck. Hang on one second. Okay. Oh, wow. So we have 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands, and the Fool. Let's look at this for a moment. This is really beautiful. The 3 of Wands is you have passionately engaged in something, and now the thing that you've been waiting for is coming to fruition. You're actually seeing it made manifest in your life. It might just be in the horizon, right around the corner. It hasn't fully come in, but it's right there. So this further validates the original message that something that you have been cultivating for some time is finally showing itself, finally showing up for you, I just heard. And you're going to celebrate this. It's interesting that with the Fool card, we have yet another egg here that is actually cracked. Right here, the egg is not yet cracked. There's a teeny tiny crack in there, but this one's a big crack. So there's this sense of 3i Atlas helping to move you along on your path steadily. And there's going to be a gross amount of, gross as in large amount of celebration. With these 2 women dancing here in white, there's also this sense of purity, of coming back to innocence. So this might be something that you long to do or long to have or long to engage in since you were a child. And now it's finally taking off, it's finally taking shape. And this is going to start a whole new life for you, excuse me. My throat chakra just kind of cleared there. So I do wonder if someone in this group is going to feel a clarity of expression in some way. Something is definitely beginning once 3i Atlas crosses planet Earth. I want to ask what this new beginning is about. Can you please show us for group number 1, what is 3i Atlas helping to bring group number 1 to start? What is the Fool? Can you give us more information about the Fool, please? Okay. Wow. And we have the Empress. What did I say before? This is abundance. This is feeling, I just heard the word self-assured, self-accomplished. So I wonder if there is some project or something that you've worked on or dreamed of, and you're finally cultivating it. And it's going to be something that you're going to be really happy about and joyful about, because you will have achieved some finality around it. Like they're showing me a doctorate or a degree or finishing a book, finishing a project, and you're going to feel this sense of self-achievement. This is such a beautiful spread. Now, let me ask Spirit, in what area of group number one's life is being highlighted here, where 3i Atlas is really bringing energies of help? Can you show me clearly what areas? Okay, that card definitely wants to come out. Any others? Oh, this one flipped over. So we'll take it. So we have House 5, passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. So it's quite interesting because the Empress represents fertility and can be pregnancy, literally. The Four of Wands can signify marriage, and the Fool could signify a whole new start with regards to marriage, love, kids. They did highlight before, which I didn't mention, on this flag there is a heart. So there might have been this sense with this group that you have been waiting on love for a very long time, and it's finally going to find you. Intimate love, relationship love. And it might coincide with business, with career success. I'm getting the sense that there is some coalescing of prominent energies in your life that 3i Atlas is helping with. Oh my goodness, bloody hell. We have North Node, which is why you're here. The reason why you're here. So it is this combination of helping you finally move into your soul's mission at this time. Destined to have. I love that this card says destined to have. So North Node is not just about you fulfilling your soul's mission, but in lieu of you coming into that vibration that you can succeed in fulfilling that mission, which means that you're in a very high vibrational state, you will attract the highest kind of love. And that could be romantic love, that can be the love of children, and it could even be the love of your career, as I see it here. Okay, let's get a couple of angel cards and see what else 3i Atlas is, well, what's its impact on this group? What else do you want to tell this group, please and thank you? The impact of 3i Atlas on group number one, please, my guides. Please show me clearly. Okay. And we have get more information. Let me sit with this for a minute, you guys. It's interesting that we have the word information when we have wisdom, ideas, bringing flow in. Okay, that's what they're saying. So 3i Atlas is going to help provide insights into whatever it is that you're desiring. It doesn't have to just be career or a project. This could also be about love. It feels as if 3i Atlas is going to, again, expand your mind. That word expand keeps coming up. And help you see that which you couldn't see before. With the Merkaba being highlighted in this card, there is this sense of your auric field expanding. So you're going to be holding more light. And as you hold more light, you will attract more abundance in general, in all ways. But there's definitely a highlight here with romantic love and career, or some kind of project, something that you're working on. I want to get one more angel card. What else do you want to tell my group number threes about 3i Atlas's impact on them? Please show me clearly. Please show me clearly. Okay. Oh, we have 2. Okay, so we'll take them. Okay. We have opportunity, okay? That's the ship coming in the three of wands. But let me ask my guides, what does opportunity mean? I heard opportunity knocks. So that could actually mean a literal knock on your door. Someone is going to come visit. Someone's going to come see you soon. And they might present you with an offer. It could be an offer of love, an offer of, and they just showed me the 2 of Cups. So it could be an offer to go into business together or to work on some kind of project together. It's interesting, this gold dust that is coming down. Before I did this reading, I lit a different candle and the soot got all over my desk and I had to clean it all up. And I heard the words cosmic dust. Cosmic dust. So I have the sense that 3i Atlas is going to emit something. It looks like dust to me. My guides had said in one of my channel messages that there's going to be a kind of snowfall. And I think they're talking about some kind of stardust. And that's what I'm seeing here again, that you might sort of this dust or this plasma or whatever it is going to be emitted from 3i Atlas is going to blow open the door of opportunity for you in whatever way suits your life. But that's what they're just showing me here. And then we have recovery. Okay. So they just said recovering old ideas. And then we have lovely idea, bring into creation. And wisdom, do not forget life lessons. You are recovering your gifts. You are recovering ideas, dreams, something from the past that is now going to be something of a revelation. Again, it's shape-shifting. It's as if you had something in your hand. It's like you're looking at this crystal and you're like, well, that's just a quartz crystal point. And then you're holding it and it's marinating in your hand for 10, 15 years. And then you open it up and you think, this is not a quartz crystal. This is a Lemurian crystal. And you notice all the ridges suddenly. It's like this. It's as if something is being brought back to life. Because they just showed me a hospital room, somebody coming out of a coma after a very long period of time. This could also talk about a spiritual awakening. I feel like I have to mention that for this group. Okay, I want to get a final surrender card and ask Spirit if there's any guidance for this group about this next phase in their life, with regards to this impact that 3i Atlas is going to have on them. What guidance do you have for... Okay, that's crazy. It just opened to surrender to creativity. So I'm going to take it, but then I'm going to pull another card. What else do you want to tell my group number ones, please? Okay. So first, my loves, surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas, oh my God, about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Just unbelievable. So there is something creative. There is some idea. There is some kind of dream that you have had for some time that is going to be recovered, that is going to be brought back to life. Oh yes, I remember. This is from my last reading, the Inspire card. Yeah, I would be very interested to hear if any of you guys chose the Inspire card on my last reading. And if you chose this group, please let me know in the comments, because you are definitely being encouraged to recover this project, this thing that has been incubating for a very long time. Now it is time to hatch with the Fool card. And it's going to bring you amazing abundance with the Empress. It is your North Node. It's what you're here to do. Ooh, and we have surrender low self-esteem with the Sunflower. You deserve success, love, and abundance. Oh my goodness. Set an intention to identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. My dear ones, I think that this has to do with House 5, the Four of Wands, and it could also be the Fool card. I think this might have to do with the love piece. I don't know if I mentioned that House 5 is the house of romance. It's also, of course, the house of creativity. I mean, creativity is the name of the game for this group. But there might be something about moving forward in your life having to do with your self-esteem. And so you're being encouraged to look at any beliefs you have about your worthiness, okay, about your self-perspective, I'm hearing, and to surrender any beliefs or ideas that you have about yourself that really degrade your talent, degrade your self-worth, degrade your uniqueness and how special you are. Identify and release any remnants of low self-esteem. That's what's going to bring in the sun. Okay, my dear ones, that is the reading for you today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up and comment down below. I would love to hear if this resonated with you. If nothing else, I send you so much love, so many blessings until the next reading. Welcome, group number 2. Today we are asking Spirit about the impact of 3i Atlas on your lives. Okay, let me just get reconnected here. Calling in my highest and best spirit guides to please guide me in this reading for collective number 2. Please show me very clearly the impact of 3i Atlas on their lives at this time. Thank you. Okay, so you chose the Uperlight with this card, with some kind of tent or cathedral. And I had asked for an additional card to support the first one. And this is what came out. I don't know if that's elk or reindeer. I'm not sure what that is. Okay, the first card message is, once upon a time there was individuality. Let your freak flag fly high. And supporting that card is, once upon a time there was elegance, express with finesse. You guys are receiving a very clear message, as far as I can tell. Uperlight is a very unique stone, which already says something about this group, about how unique you all are. But you might have not had the right circumstances within which to thrive, to let your freak flag fly, to let your expression, your authentic expression be known. So you might have walked through life appearing like a regular rock with maybe just a bit of sparkle. But what 3i Atlas is doing for this group is it is creating the environment, the energetic frequency within which you will all shine. How do we know this? Uperlight is a very interesting stone. It looks like a little plain gray rock, but under UV light, it glows brilliantly. Colors of orange, yellow, I think even pinks or purples, but predominantly yellow and orange. So what I'm being shown with these cards, individuality and elegance expressed with finesse, is that you are ripening, I'm hearing. That this is going to be a time in your life where you will finally come out and shine because you have the right circumstances within which you will ripen and, I'm hearing, develop your gifts, where you will be well received, where you will be honored and revered, I'm hearing. I'm being shown the energy of this group. It feels, I'm going to say, as if you are an angelic being tied up somewhere where your wings were, there's a word for it, like clamped. Thank you, my guides. Under wraps, I'm hearing, veiled. You might have had a history, a long history. They're correcting me. Thank you. Wherein your light was really veiled, really hidden. And I'm asking in my mind, for those of you new to my channel, I ask questions. So if you hear me being silent for a moment, it's because I'm conversing with them, and I don't want to burden you, the listener, with all the questions if they're not relevant to the reading. So when I'm asking about why your gifts, why your light has been hidden, I'm first seeing the word ancestry. So there is something in your maternal ancestral line that didn't want your gifts to be unearthed. Then they're showing me another line where some of your star seeds, you're not originally from this planet, and you came to awaken with the earth. So they're showing me how Earth is cracking open herself, how she's letting light in, but also emitting light to her inhabitants. You were meant to incarnate at this time to align with Earth's awakening. So as she awakens, you awaken. And we are hypothesizing that Three Eye Atlas is helping Earth awaken. I'm hearing a thunderbolt through her core. So this cracking in the core of her being is letting out, is helping her purge, but also letting more of her light shine. It's almost as if she becomes a star, I'm hearing, so that she appears like rock, like a planet, but she is actually stardust. She's made from the stars, which actually came up in the first reading a little bit. I had shared a story, which maybe will run through all the readings, that I originally lit a different candle. I put it away, but it sparked, the wick sparked, and all of these little black dust or the soot fell all over my desk, and I had to clean it. And I heard the words cosmic dust. So I think that's relevant to this group as well, that Three Eye Atlas is emitting some kind of cosmic dust that is awakening us. But now in this group, what I'm seeing is the cosmic dust is being blown out from Earth. It's almost as if she's hatching. And you're experiencing that too. They're showing me an oyster with a pearl in it, where the oyster is being opened and the pearl, I'm hearing fluorescence, which is interesting with the UV light, right? The fluorescence bringing that I can't think straight right now, but that UV light bringing the fluorescence of this rock. I'm seeing not just the emission from Three Eye Atlas or from the stars, but actually from inner Earth. And we're going to see her pearl, as it were. And that is being mirrored in this group. This group is a mirror of Earth's experience right now. What I'm being shown for this group is possibly your entire lives have been veiled, where you have been cloaked in some kind of shadow form. They're showing me 45 for some reason. Maybe someone here is 45 years old or in your 40s. For a very long period of time. Or you might be turning 45 in 2026 so that your age is in alignment with the 10, 2026 being a 10 year. and you're you're turning 46. I'm sorry, you're turning 46. You're 45 and you're turning 46, and your age aligns with the numbers of the year. So you will be a 10 as Earth turns 10 herself, or returns to the 0 point, the 1 point. Oh my God, I can't speak. Yeah, they're showing me the world card. So a massive end to a massive cycle, right? Not a major arcana that signifies endings or beginnings within the major arcana, but the final major arcana being the world card, returning to the 0 point. Let's actually pull some tarot to see some more information here, shall we? But what I'm seeing here is that 3-Eye Atlas is unlocking you from this shackling, and you will finally be seen perhaps for the first time ever in your life. Yeah, it's funny, my deck was upside down there, and it does feel a little topsy-turvy, that your lives have been a little topsy-turvy, and they're actually turning right side up right now. That's how I'm hearing it. I'm also hearing Soul Tribe, that 3-Eye Atlas is helping souls who are highly in resonance to come together at this time. My guides, please show me very clearly further information about how 3-Eye Atlas is impacting group number 2, please. Wow. The High Priestess. Amazing. Okay, I see. Yeah. Oh. Page of Cups. And, okay. The Emperor. Wow. Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Okay. What we see with the High Priestess is, it's very interesting. Upper light appears something on the outside, but there's something inside that needs to be unlocked. The High Priestess, very much like the moon above her head, is about the occult, in my intuitive interpretation. You are bringing some kind of wisdom. I'm seeing a combination of wisdom and light. There's something about the number 2 and two things coming together to make something new, something being alchemized, some kind of alchemical process where you take, let's say, wood and stone, things that you don't normally put together, and you're putting them together to make something brand new. So it's almost as if this group is being guided to their higher minds and to bring that to the world. Some kind of mysticism that might have something to do with the lineage that they were showing me here, the block lineage, something that needs to be shown to the world. Okay, with the Page of Cups, what I'm seeing here, the Page of Cups sometimes can denote confusion, or a better word might be a riddle I'm being shown, or an enigma. What is this fish in the cup? Right, Pisces can sometimes be accused of, or revered, whichever way you want to look at it, as being a sign that's very dreamy, very up in the clouds, amorphous. So there's something about the High Priestess, this very sort of fierce energy, not unlike the Emperor in some ways, stoicism, bringing groundedness to something amorphous. So perhaps there has been something fragmented, something unclear, something that you couldn't grasp in your lives that is now being grounded, that's now being, I'm hearing that it has legs now, something that can now take shape or move forward. It's hard actually to put this in words. It actually feels like something was very unclear and now it's being made clear. But it's through the higher mind. It's like you're figuring out some kind of riddle. It's like you're figuring out why you've been cloaked this whole time. Why have you been in this shadow for so long? I believe it's because something had to ripen. Something had to clear. And no one could help you with this. The high priestess works alone. The emperor works alone. She works from the higher mind. The emperor works with the earth. It's almost like there's this collision or this coming together of your soul star chakra and your earth star chakra in this space where you finally make sense of all this confusion that's been going on in your life. Something is finally coming down to earth. I hope this is making sense. It's a little bit hard to grasp. But again, it's as if something is being revealed for this group. And it's going to make you feel powerful. It's going to make you feel strong. The emperor doesn't shy away from the spotlight. But he doesn't need to hog it either. He's just there. He's out there on his, comfy chair here. And you can't help but look at him. He's got tremendous power. She's wearing blue here in these different gradations of blue, which tells me something about the throat chakra expressed with finesse, okay? And something about the third eye, something about the occult or something that you have knowledge of is coming together with your root, with his red tie here and the emperor being this Aries energy, this fiery energy. So it's almost like air and fire coming together or something from the higher realms coming down to earth. I know I'm saying this in a few different ways, but I'm trying to put into words that we could all understand because I see it in my mind's eye, but I'm not sure sometimes when I'm channeling something this obscure that it's being made clear. Why don't we do this? Let's get some cards about the areas of your lives that Three Eye Atlas is impacting the most. Let's get some more clarity. What areas in my group number 2's lives is Three Eye Atlas impacting the most? That's very interesting. The South Node, destined to release. That's what I was saying before about clearing the lineage. I think you guys have some kind of major talent when it comes to psychic abilities, possibly clairvoyance, possibly channeling in some way, possibly mediumship, I'm hearing. Three Eye Atlas is clearing the lineage for this group so that you can finally come out and shine. Destined to release. That's very interesting here. It's almost as if I can't make out any of these different animals in this card. Everything has been very amorphous for this group. You couldn't quite put your finger on what was blocking you. You couldn't quite put your finger on what your next step should be. You couldn't quite figure out why bad things keep happening to you. You can't quite figure out why you have a health issue. This is how I'm seeing it. Oops. That's interesting. The opposition card just flew out. Okay. Imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. You guys are releasing this. You are releasing opposition. You are releasing amorphous energies. Anything that has been blocking you from moving forward on your path is now being cleared by Three Eye Atlas, by the universe, by your own free will and efforts. Okay, never give your power away to any one thing. We really don't know what Three Eye Atlas is. I did some channelings on it. It doesn't mean it's right. We don't know. I mean, until God, him or herself, comes down and tells me what's up, I question everything. This is what my guides are showing is happening in your lives. Impacted by Three Eye Atlas, impacted by the universe, by your own free will and sovereignty. Anything imbalanced, any point of tension, any power struggle is being cleared from your life right now. So you can come into your era of Emperor energy, your EEE. Oh, I love that so much. So let's get a surrender card. Let's see what final messages Spirit has about what you need to surrender. Okay, let's see. My spirit guides, what does group number 2 need to know about the impact of 3i Atlas and anything they need to surrender? Please show me very clearly. Let's see, group number 2. We've got a pretty clear message here. Ooh, we have surrender to success. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's the Emperor. Talk about success. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at your previous roadblocks or difficulties. Oh my goodness. South Node and opposition. Don't look back on this nonsense. You are not a rock. You are, I'm hearing an effervescent light that is ready to spark. And you know what they just showed me there? They showed me pop rocks. I don't know if some of you are too young to know what pop rocks are, if they're still in existence, but it was this candy that kind of looked like little rocks. And you didn't know when you put them in your mouth, they would start sparking. That's what I'm seeing. You guys are sparking success now. You are ready to experience abundance. Don't look back at previous roadblocks or difficulties. Leap into an exciting new world of opportunities. Yes, indeed. I love this. Oh my goodness. Let's get one more card. I'm interested. What else does, wow, that's just uncanny, you guys. Your roadblocks are being cleared. This is time to be exactly who you are. Exactly who you are. I don't know why, but they're highlighting this, the High Priestess's bald head right now. I don't know if some of you are getting some really extreme haircut, where you're changing your hair in some pronounced way. And then we have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Let's see what this says. Listen to your body's messages about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. Okay, there's repeating messages in different ways, which I really appreciate. Thank you, my guides. You know, just because you're coming into light doesn't mean there aren't some of those vampiric energies still abound in your lives, you guys. So some of you might be highly clairsentient. Like I said, I think this is a very psychic group. So those of you who are clairsentient, and even if you're not, that might be turning on for you guys now, or that might be refining for you guys. Watch your energy. Your energy will always tell you what circumstances, what places, and what people are good for you. When you feel a rise in energy around people, that's green light. You know, pass, go, collect $200. But if you feel your energy drop, if you feel exhausted after you're with a person or at a place or engaging in a thing, a type of food, okay, that's when you know that's not good for you. So there is something about a time in your life where you are surrendering all blocks, in your ancestry, in your lineage, energetically, in your immediate life, in all different ways, in all different forms. And success and abundance is now destined for this group. And part of your legacy is that you are going to be the path clearers, okay? You're going to clear the land for the future generations to thrive on, so to speak. But you still have to do just a little bit more of your own due diligence to be aware of your energy. When it feels low, you know, exit stage left. When it feels high, that's the green light to go ahead. Okay, that could be with a job, a lover, a friend, a situation, a place, a food, all different ways. Okay, my dear ones, that is your reading. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the reading a thumbs up. Thank you so much if you do that. And if nothing else, I send you so much love and so many blessings until the next reading. Take very good care. Welcome, group number 3. Today we are asking Spirit, what impact 3i Atlas is having on your lives at this time. So I'm just going to take a breath for a moment. Calling in my highest and best guides, please show me how 3i Atlas is impacting the collective who chose the third message with the howlite, please. Huh, that's interesting. So when I said howlite, I heard a wolf howl at the moon. So I heard the word howl. And I'm getting this feeling of, yay, excitement, forward movement. I've arrived, I'm here. I'm seeing someone at the top of a mountain saying, hello world, and you hear the hello, 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 the echo through the expanse of mountaintops in front of you. I have a sense that 3i Atlas is helping usher in this entirely new life for this group. I feel as if you've already taken off, though. It's strengthening it. It feels as if you're galloping ahead and suddenly the horses take off faster. There's a lot of movement in this group. There's a lot of excitement in this group. Yeah, that's interesting. So you guys chose this dragonfly card. I had asked for an additional card, so we'll get to that. Well, there is a horse-drawn carriage here, very much chariot energy, so it does feel a lot like movement. But with the dragonfly here, dragonflies can live in water and in air. And what I'm seeing for this group is that you might be traveling quite a bit in this stage of your life. Oh, let me turn this over. Because I want to be in my integrity, because one of these cards said something about that. Let me start here. Once upon a time, there was a dragonfly. Good luck and your wishes granted now. And then we have, there it is, Wanderlust. Once upon a time, there was Wanderlust, finding joy in new places. Okay. So now that I've revealed the cards, let me deliver that first message about the dragonfly. A little bit of clearing through the body there. Okay, so some of you might have felt stuck in one place or situation. They're showing me two different examples there. The first one they're giving me is a divorce. With the horn, I can't help but feel this massive interference from experiences in your lives, one of them being in a relationship that was not serving your greatest good. So some of you, this is not a prediction. You would know if you're getting a divorce. So I'm not here to instill fear or to put a seed of doubt in your relationship. If you're in a loving relationship, it's not you. Some of you are leaving relationships behind where you felt a bit stuck in. They're also showing me where somebody was a caregiver, and with love and compassion, I'm just going to deliver this message because I'm being given it. And my condolences. Someone's loved one has crossed over, and there might be a sense, or there might have been, I'm hearing, so it might have been a while ago where you felt guilt at returning to your life. Or someone might have lost somebody, and you might now feel as if you can move to another state, another country, or start traveling. And so there's a big green light here from 3i Atlas, because part of your soul's mission here is to explore, to go to, I'm hearing different vortices. They just showed me Sedona, the vortex at Sedona, but there might be places that are calling to this group right now to not just be a wanderlust and you know, explore, but there's something there. Let me listen for a moment. My guides, can you tell me what is the primary purpose in their travels right now? They're first showing me that someone is going to meet a love on your travels. I'm also hearing a guru or a mentor. They're showing me India there. You might meet somebody who's going to teach you something profound that's going to be, they're showing me sort of, you're being gifted with something. It's as if this person is gifting you with a stone or a memento. What is this? They're giving me a word. What is the word here, Spirit? Yeah, it's something sacred. They're saying something sacred from that land. I'm seeing bamboo. It almost reminds me of Palo Santo a little bit. Something wooden or wood-based. I'm also seeing a bowl. Okay, let's move on. So those are two primary messages about the travel. I'm also hearing freedom, for you to experience that sense of freedom. That's for any of the groups in terms of traveling. And it's okay if you're not traveling, but that's a big message for someone here, for a large group. They're showing me a large group of people here. So back to the dragonfly, I'm seeing some people traveling by boat, taking a cruise, something over water, and then I'm seeing also air. So I'm seeing airplanes, jets, but I'm also seeing adventure in the air, parachuting, paragliding. I just heard the word NASA. So I don't know if some of you are studying to be astronauts. That might be only for one of you. Or astronautics, I'm hearing. Space-related study. So Wanderlust may not just be about physical travel, but it might be exploring the cosmos. You might be astrologers, astronomers, astronautic studies, this sort of thing they're showing me. Yeah, they're showing me a telescope now. But with dragonfly here, good luck and your wishes granted now. There is something afoot for this group that feels very magical. We'll see what the tarot tells us. Yeah, I'm being shown 3i Atlas with a key unlocking a treasure chest, quite literally. It's almost as if you were bound in some way. It's strange. It could be even something like you wanted to go to graduate school for these, studying the stars, but you didn't have the money, and now suddenly you have the money. And it could be because this person passed and left an inheritance. There's some kind of serendipity in this group that I keep tapping into. It's really quite beautiful. There's a lot of excitement, and there's guidance from my guides saying release any guilt about what you've received, because that was in divine timing. It was meant to happen in this way. Okay, my guides, can you show me clearly any more messages about the impact of 3i Atlas on my group number 3s now, please? Can you show me more messages here, any clarification? Yes. Oh my God. They just said that 3i Atlas has this key that's unlocking this chest. And we have, look at this. We have a lock around the heart in this hanged man. Absolutely wondrous. They were talking about how there's a whole new, like your life is changing shape. And the hanged man is about the combination of a renewed perspective that brings enlightenment. And that's what I'm seeing for this group, is just something, a renewal, some kind of renewal. But that's uncanny with the lock there. Something is being unlocked in this group. And it's interesting that this person is hanging upside down, because sometimes we see that in space. When astronauts go out in space, there's no gravity. There's a levity, right? Because there's no gravity and they can hang upside down. There's this feeling of freedom again, of lightness, of levity that I'm getting. peacefulness. It's almost like a tree pose, but upside down, that the hanged man is in, if any of you know yoga poses. And he's hanging from the tree of knowledge, right? So there's almost an understanding that this group has about their path ahead that you didn't have before, that you now have. And you know it's right, and you know it's clear. And I can't help but see this little mouse holding, what is this? Oh my God, and the mouse is holding a key. That's crazy. Do you guys see that? Oh my goodness. It's like the mouse is representing Three-Eye Atlas. That's crazy. And they just said to me the word Atlas. Well, they just showed me two different things. Atlas is that book of maps of the world, right? It has all of the information you need to study the world. So the atlas for this group is that map telling you where to go and what to do. And now you have the key to unlock your wanderlust, your desire to explore, whether it be literal places and spaces or different avenues of your life. And you're getting help with the crow and the mouse here. I'm hearing harbinger of good news with the crow, right? There's something about something being flipped on its head here. The crow, historically or maybe stereotypically, has been the harbinger of bad news. And I'm hearing the crow is the harbinger of good news. So it's almost as if something has been turned in a different direction and now you're seeing it differently. And the way you're seeing it right now speaks of good fortune and good luck. That is so beautiful. And they keep showing me 1221 for this group, 1221, which is the solstice. So that might be a very pivotal, I think I'm publishing this on the solstice. So I feel like this day is going to be the 21st and the 22nd. Of course, if you came to this reading later on, that's fine. But this time period is very auspicious for this group. What else do you want to tell my group number 3s? Please and thank you. About Three-Eye Atlas's impact on their lives. Oh my bloody... Guys, I can't make this up. I mean, that's why I like to shuffle on camera. 9 of Cups. Complete and utter wish fulfillment. And we have, oh my goodness, we have a genie in the bottle or a mouse in the bottle with a little heart. And the first message was, good luck and your wishes granted now. I feel so inclined to tell you guys to please make 3 wishes now and rub the lamp. Literally pause the video and make a wish. I can't help but notice that we have 2 hearts here. I just heard that 1980s or 1990s song, 2 of hearts, 2 hearts that beat as one. I don't remember who sings that, but anyway, one of you musical aficionados out there, please tell me in the comments who sings that. You might be coming into love. This man has his hand out like, I'm waiting for you. Come sit next to me on the couch. Gender aside, if you're looking for a man or a woman and everything in between. Super comfortable life you're coming into, you guys. Oh my God. I mean, this is just unbelievable. And we got the mouse here again, because I really do feel like that's representing Three-Eye Atlas for you guys. And finally, what else do you want to tell my group number 3s about the impact of Three-Eye Atlas? Yeah, and also I'm just seeing blue and green, blue and green. He's wearing a blue top with green pants. He's wearing blue pants with a green scarf. So I am getting this feeling of huge heart chakra awakening. Here we have a green pillow with a blue pillow, you know, green around this pond here. I'm getting this sense of just emotional awareness for this group, this heart opening. But I just heard emotional awareness and communication. Communicating your needs, I'm hearing. That you might meet someone, or within your own sovereignty and strength, you pay attention to your needs more and you go after what you want. But it may very well be coming in. They just told me to look at the bottom of the deck. I can't even take it. 4 of Wands. Sorry, sometimes I don't complete sentences because I go ahead. And we have the and we have the Chariot. I can't even take it, you guys. It's crazy. You guys are about to be so goddamn happy. You're about to charge forward in your life in a way you haven't in a really long time. Look at this. I can't even take the serendipity. Look at these 2 carriages. I love this little wink of the Sphinx here. Can't even take it. There's something so magical about this group. You might very well meet somebody that you're going to commit to, or if you're in a committed relationship, you will ascend together and take it to the next level. You might move together physically. My guides, can you tell me anything more about the 4 of Wands? It's funny because the 4 of Wands often denotes stability, and we have all of this movement here. It's almost as if there's going to be a sense of stability in movement, if that makes sense. I'm getting a lot of 9th house energy. You might have a stellium in the 9th house. You might have a prominent planet in the 9th house. It could be even your Chiron, something being healed around the 9th house being the house of travel in one aspect of it. Because it almost feels as if they kept using the word freedom before, which is Sagittarius, and Sagittarius rules the 9th house. That's really interesting. So I almost get the sense that this group is finally coming in to their freedom fighting stage, so that where you feel the most stable is where you feel the most free. Unbelievable. And now with that emotional fulfillment, with the Chariot being ruled by Cancer, I do have this sense of a lot of emotional fulfillment coupled with this sense of freedom. Let's pull some astrological cards and see what area of your life is 3i Atlas impacting the most. Can you show us clearly, please? What areas of my, thank you. No, let's get one more. What area of my group number 3's lives, thank you, is 3i Atlas impacting the most? So we have, wow, Earth, persistence, patience, practicality, with this heart and roses here. So the person that you might be attracting might be an Earth sign, or they might be an Earth moon. Is that it? Oh, okay. So they're saying that because you guys have been working so hard on unearthing your freedom, this is finally being gifted to you. They're showing me this bouquet as a gift to this group for honoring the people or the situation in your lives where you had to be persistent, where you had to be patient, where you had to be practical, where you had to do things that maybe made you feel a little bit bound. I think they mentioned that before. You're now being gifted with the opportunity to travel Earth, to travel throughout your lives, to explore your lives. That's it. They are highlighting the heart here again because we have so many hearts here, okay? There's definitely this energy of love coming in. And if you're with somebody, okay, your love might just be developing. Or you might have love of a pet or love of, because it does feel like something new, something fresh. coming in. And then we have, Uranus, radically change. Yes. So that's that energy of you've been bound. You've had to be in this persistent, patient, practical energy, maybe caregiving, maybe in a relationship that you were trying your best at. You were going to therapy. You were all doing all the things, but it wasn't working. Okay. Or other areas of your life where you felt like there had to be some kind of practical application of something that I don't know, it was something like a lesson or something that was passed down that was kind of like a burden, and now you're free. Uranus is the planet of ultimate freedom, age of Aquarius energy, right? That Uranus rules Aquarius, or Aquarius rules Uranus, whichever way you want to look at it. You are going from being tied down to your wanderlust energy, your freedom energy. Radically change. Indeed. How beautiful is that? My God. A little tight here with the cards, but that's okay. Okay. Now, so the 3 Atlas is definitely helping unburden you guys, I'm hearing. Let's get a surrender energy. What do my guides in 3 Atlas want to tell group number 3 about what they're surrendering at this time? Please show us clearly. What are they surrendering at this time? What is the impact of 3 Atlas with regards to what they're surrendering? Okay. Yes. Okay. Ooh, surrender to creativity. I think group number 1 got this. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. I do feel that this is less about creativity as projects, stuff and things, and more creatively letting yourself expand in your horizons. How to pursue your dreams, I think, is the highlight here for this group. But take it as it resonates. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. You're definitely pursuing something here with the Chariot. There is something about going after your dreams, cracking open your imagination and allowing your life to actually follow your dreams, maybe for the first time in a very long time. What else do you want group number 3 to surrender to, please? Let's get one more card here, please. Show me clearly. What else do you want them to surrender to? Ooh, surrender to fear of change. I mean, there is something radically changing here, okay? Radically change, surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you, oh, I'm sorry. Before we read this card, can we just marvel at more movement here? The horse, the Chariot with the sphinxes or the horses, whatever deck you're using. Okay, you're taking off, you guys. I mean, we have so many messages about you guys taking off. Okay, back to the card. Surrender your fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship. This is unbelievable. Or if you fear aging or death, oh my goodness, they talked about caregiving. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is well. So really, I mean, there are repeated messages here, one after the next, that something is pushing you guys out of your comfort zone, right? Uranus pushes us out of our comfort zone. That's shock, okay? Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or relationship, I think it could be in all of these areas. Or if you're fear of aging or death, they did talk about someone possibly crossing over. I don't want that to be predictive. You would probably know that if that has happened or is about to happen. Just hold in the secure knowledge that everything is happening in divine time and you are being led on your path at this time. Repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. I have faith that all is turning in my favor. Okay, my dear ones, that is your reading for today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I so enjoyed reading for you guys. If you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much. Subscribe if you haven't. If nothing else, I send you guys so much love and so many blessings. Until the next reading, take very, very good care.